I'm giving you that responsibility.
Well, you dropped them off and said, wait for now, and then came back. You guys are not currently in that zone, but the elf kids were wanting to know. They'll go storm wherever they put stuff.
Just leave them for now.
Yeah, but they
you can have them. It's okay.
shows one of the elf kids playing with a laser pistol. Pee, pee, pee.
Just be careful with. Okay.
Yeah,
it's in the spirit of Christmas to let them play with guns. So.
That's right. All kids like to play with guns.
Yeah. And that's why I got kicked out of school.
There you go. So where to now, guys? Go do some adventure shit.
How about, I don't know, we can go check out Gotham if both at once, or we can
Mildred's the queen of avoiding problems, and she doesn't want to go through serious sand loss right now. So
true.
But see, you would get sand back if you decided to walk that pattern.
I want
it might
to
be
walk,
rough, but you know.
I want to do that, but I'm scared that I don't. Yeah.
Are you feeling very heroic right now? Because if you are, that's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Because I was very heroic feeling, and then I wasn't at the end at all. So it's very important to be very heroic, or else you're not going to make it.
Yeah, I'm pretty heroic, but still, like, I don't know if it's.
I would suggest starting small and working your way up.
How do you work your way up to walking pattern? I want to know this.
I don't know. Helping old ladies across the road.
Oh.
I don't know.
My willpower is not great. It's very poor, actually.
You can do it.
I don't know. Maybe it's a risk.
Yeah. Yeah. Walking pattern is a nasty risk, but it definitely has a big effect. Actually, Alex hasn't done it yet, or Freddie hasn't done it yet either, has he?
Yep.
It's really, really rough, and you can die.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean like die, not like go.
Yeah.
However, you definitely become much more real looking if you make it. Because Doc Fulton looks like he is very there. It kind of, some people who are more perceptive look a little bit freaked out about it, but
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much.
The only other thing, but it's not really quote unquote adventuring, is to see how the librarians are doing in the White Dove.
Yeah. However, well, that would just be a simple, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Which you've done a lot of today. But if you were able to get her to Amber, and if you were able to have her walk the pattern and stuff, then that would at last be some sort of adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
or we can visit Gotham.
Maybe we could just try it, as my sanity is low anyways.
It's kind of a make or death or cure at this point.
What kind of cards do you have?
I don't think I have much useful. I have opponent fails, victory, limited retrieve. Oh, beautiful skill cards and Dev God. It's not useful for.
I mean, you don't have to do it.
I know. No, the thing is, I would like to do it.
Yeah, of course, everyone would.
At least you're not having her walk Logris. That would fucking snap her mind like an old rusty branch.
Mm. Yeah. Why don't I have something useful though? I don't know.
Yeah, you might pick up cards on the way.
Mm.
This is how you tempt players into doing
To
self-destructive.
kill themselves, yeah.
Like, for example,
right
if you were to put a suicide booth out somewhere and give them a big thing of grease and tell them they can only put 2 people in it unless, and they're like, what about the big thing of grease? And, oh, well, yes. And then they strip naked, grease up, and squeeze in there. And then they all die. That's the only player deaths that have oddly enough happened in this fucking campaign so far.
Well, it's up to you where we go next.
Oh, Yana, the responsibility of decision.
But
You
I
can
hate
do whatever you want.
I know.
But I am not walking the pattern with you if you choose to do so.
Really?
Nope.
Why?
No.
Come on.
Not
Let's
really, no.
together, okay? I will do it if you do it.
No.
She's
No,
calling
I'm
you
not.
out, Freddie.
I'm not that suicidal, no.
Why not? Suicide was such fun. Come on.
No, it's the end. I'm not ready for the end.
The relief.
There are easier ways. No.
I think Freddie may actually be able to survive it, but I'm not sure.
Come, it will be fun. It will be like bonding time, you know?
That's not my idea of bonding time.
I think you are mistaken.
Yana, if you can talk him into walking the pattern, I'll give you a refill.
So, why don't you want to do it?
Because death.
No, are you that scared? Come on.
Yes. Yes, I am.
What do you have in life that is so important for you?
Computers. The internet.
If I destroy your computers and internet, will you do it with me?
I will end your life.
Do I see his computer?
No, he has a bunch of shelves around, but they don't seem to be working computers.
I don't have one yet.
Where is it?
No, I'm not telling you where it is.
Asking for a friend.
Look.
What?
How about this?
Okay.
When we're both a bit more prepared, I'll walk the pattern with you.
Let's walk it today. It's fun to almost die.
No.
She has a
no,
point.
It's not.
If we are strong enough, it's like no risk and no adventure to do it.
But how do we know we're strong enough?
Well, I don't know. We feel this.
Exactly.
What? What if we are strong enough now and we just don't know it?
Whoa.
Well, I'd rather be even stronger.
Why?
And then do it.
Why?
Because I'm playing the odds, numbers. Like, if I feel like I have a 50% chance to live or die, those are bad odds.
Yeah,
bad odds.
The fun, the danger and the adrenaline in your head.
No.
And you're like really alive for 5 seconds, then you die, but the 5 seconds was really good, So,
but what if I do die?
Doesn't matter if you die. You don't know.
No, it matters.
You don't know anything. It's just nothingness. So that's nice.
Okay, then go on your own.
No, I want some company on the way. Please.
Company? No.
Yes.
Oh, okay, how about this?
Okay.
I'll talk to you on the bracelet.
You what?
I'll talk to you using our little silver bracelets.
That's not the same as if you would come with me.
Yeah, but it's company. I'll talk to you. I'll tell you stories.
No, it's not the same. I like shared risk.
That helps. She wants me to go with her. I don't want to go with her. You've been there before, right? What's it like?
It's
haven't?
great. I died before, and it was great. Come on, maybe it would be great experience for you.
Yeah, but what I've heard is that this is like super dead.
Yes, it's super dead, and it's
I
great
don't want to be super
forever.
dead.
It's the great release. I mean, she's either going to go nuts or it's all going to be over and better.
Yeah, see, he knows that. So
I'll do it then.
I want you to go with me, just so it's not alone. It's not so like. I want to share my misery with someone. Yes. Ah, that's great that you agree to come with me. Thank you.
No.
Let's go now.
No.
Yes.
Are you going?
You said okay. I heard it.
Am I going?
Yes.
Did Yana win the peer pressure award?
No.
I'm the one that gets you guys there. You guys can't get there without me, so of course I'm going.
Well, pretty much. If you're gonna go there, even if Freddie isn't gonna walk it, it's gonna pretty much be a party thing. Yana, reduce your hand down to 4, please. Wow, Chris ordering food. It's just like the old days, Chris.
So
under those
how are you able to go there?
Oh yeah.
If you've never walked it?
What's that?
How are you able to go there if you've never walked the pattern?
Oh, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
You walk the pattern. It's extremely dangerous. You need to focus your will. You need to focus your body. You need to focus your magic. And then when you get out on the side, you get to teleport anywhere you want. But, to keep everybody together, we all kind of go to the same spot. And then there you go. Then you're of the blood of Amber.
My will is my endurance is not bad, but my magic, I ain't no wizard.
I'm also none of these things, so
why do you want to do it then?
Because it's fun. What do you have to live for anyway? Really, like if you don't do dangerous things, how do you even know you are alive?
The crazy woman. Good point.
I've done plenty.
I mean, we could always, on the way there, we might encounter some stuff that we want to check out as well. You never know.
This is in the prestige mode, right?
It is if you walk the pattern.
Okay.
Yeah,
not sure if
which is why I kept that card.
Who else has walked the pattern?
Oh, it's been actually several people.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Doctor, you know?
Alex.
Well, obviously, yes. Anyone else?
She named us away.
I think that's it. 3 of us, right?
There may have been more you don't know yet. It's just a big revolving door of happiness.
Yes. Alex, it's really, you can't lose. Either you become something fun or you don't feel anything bad. So like, it's really a win-win situation.
I hate you so much.
Yes.
Fine, I'll do it.
Yes.
Cool. As soon as you set 1 foot on pattern, Yana, I'll give you a refill.
Okay.
Reduce your hand back down to 4, Yana, you naughty person.
Also, if we put like snow chains on tires, we could drive. I know. We could drive through. I know.
Yeah.
Right here.
Here.
Right here too. if we put snow tires on a car or on a truck at least, would that be good enough to go through? Because we have to go through Wild West.
Wild West. No, so it pretty much should. You show the car. you need something with skis would help. Half track might be able to do it, but something lighter would be better. Cross country skiing, snowmobiles would be a fucking fun way to do it. And then
what about motorcycle?
No, not on a good day. I mean, have you ever well, okay, let me rephrase that. Driving a motorcycle when it's wet is bad. Driving a motorcycle through waist deep snow, worse. Yeah. Waist
can
deep.
Can we use the Santa suits so they freeze to death?
That's a brilliant fucking idea. You get a card, take a card, sir. Santa suits would definitely help you to not freeze to death if you wear them. That would be even better than the high-tech protective gear and shit, although you might still want the cool snow goggles and shit, especially since they're polarized, because Fulton knows that you're, for the next place after the first place, you definitely want some polarized wear, or you will go blind. Seriously blind.
I'm going to play my Insta Hero. I have a feeling I'm going to need it.
Oh, yeah.
So, with the Santa suits, though, we can walk it as much as it'll suck, but we can walk through. We can walk out of there.
You can, but it will take a lot longer. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, if you can find a better way to do it, it's also with the Santa suits. It's a good opportunity if you can get hold of, like, for example, some cross-country skis or something. Even if you're going at like normal walking rate and stuff with cross-country skis and trying to get some rolls on it, you'll get some attempts to maybe build a new skill.
Or
and if it doesn't work, you won't freeze to death. What?
Yeah, but wouldn't we just be falling on our face constantly? So.
You might, or you may just end up moving slower. But either way, would it really bother you if you?
What if we? Is there any way we can get a sled that can be pulled by dogs?
Dog sledding, of course.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you know?
I don't have it, but
when they first went there were several dog sleds and dogs available, and they were suck at it. So they were like, nope, we're not even going to fucking look at your dogs. Don't care. Fuck off. That's what they said. So they're like, die, Logan, die.
All right. So, Santa suits.
The Santa suits make it so that you guys are pretty much able to cross through that zone with impunity. The biggest question is, what kind of conveyances would you like to get checks in while doing it? And which ones are you clever enough to be able to get there?
We might as well try the skis thing, because that's the most workable.
The big question then on my mind is where to acquire said skis. I mean, if you had wood and metal crafting, you could just fucking churn out your own. But Alex Kinley is not here to build you some beautiful fucking skis.
Have you been to Canada, Doc? Mildred?
Canada?
Canada, yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay. Does Burlington have skis?
Yeah.
Nope.
That is the easiest place to get stuff, though. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Can you've been to, according to the boards, you've been to some place called Shermer? Could you find skis there?
Yeah, there's no clams over there.
And how did you get there?
Well, we kind of fell out of the sky in a Santa's sled. Santa's not a very good driver.
I don't know what we are talking about.
We just kind of ended up there.
All right. How'd you get out?
Shadow walked. Joshua took us. There's no San Angeles, no Clems, no gates that we found, but there might be some. I don't know.
If you'd been there before, Chris, you've not been there, then you could just shadow walk them over there. But
Right.
We could
Okay.
try Gotham, but I have no money there. And I know they don't like you. And you.
Yeah.
Fox Girl. Fox Girl. Best superhero ever. That's right, Yana. You've not only become a super villainess, you've also had an alter ego as a superhero. So you're now a fairly complex comic book character as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Logan doesn't read comics and shit, but if I did, my superhero game would be much improved.
Well, maybe the people in MMO land can make us some skis.
That is good thinking. Shall we cut to?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does the spinning from the superhero thing, since I was thinking about that. And you guys are in MMO land talking to the wood carver who goes, skis.
Yeah.
He looks around suspiciously. He goes, you fucking with me?
No.
He scratches his balding head and goes, downhill or cross country?
Cross country.
Swear you're not fucking with me.
Nope.
Okay.
I swear on Alex Kinley that I'm not fucking with you.
Very well. I didn't ask for that kind of serious where I was just, I didn't mean nothing by it. He says, right. He's going to try just one roll. It's an all or nothing thing. He does this for a living. Let's see what kind of weird shit you end up with.
Can I? Oh, well.
Right. He gives you each a surfboard and goes, there you go.
Logan, that reminds me.
Mhm.
The land boats that the lizard people were using, how many people can fit on one of those?
On the fold out ones, you can get one guy in those, but on the larger ones, you can fit an entire PC party. Of course, this guy could probably make one for you. You look at your surfboard, a symbol of all that you hate, because not only would you have to be in the water, you'd have to be in the big water to make this fucker go. It just looks nightmarishly evil to you. He probably will put a picture of Great Cthulhu on yours for you or something just to drive the point home. Fumble right off the bat. See, this all comes back to what the woman, or what actually Yana said, never get NPCs to do shit for you because they will fuck it up. By the way, if you guys want to try to make your own skis while you're here, he has a full woodworking shop, lots of extra wood. He doesn't mind friends of Alex Kinley trying out his tools either. Because they could say Alex touched it.
Carpentry, it's wood.
You can try it. There's no water involved. It's very dry.
But it's made of trees and.
True.
Can I use my jury rig to support my woodcrafting?
No, because he actually has a full tool shop here. He has all the stuff available that you need.
Does he have any non-wooden materials to make?
He has some metal signs from Burlington. Doc Fulton invents the 2x4 and ways to tie your foot to one. Yana, do you want to become a wood crafter?
I can try.
Sure.
It will be for nothing.
You don't roll well normally. So.
See? What did I say?
Jesus.
Wow.
Right. She's managed to break several pieces of equipment that this guy used to own. He sits there, he stands there in shock in the middle of the shop, wondering how so much went so wrong so quickly.
Sorry.
He looks at Freddy really slowly.
I want to try to use the metal things to make it the skis from, not the
Metal
wood.
skis, sure. Such things exist. Give me a metal craft, or actually, they have a metal crafting shop if you want to go destroy that.
Sure.
Great.
Metallurgy.
Metal crafting, hearing soft crying in the background as this guy wonders how he'll ever recover from this.
Oh my goodness.
Right. He makes himself some metal skis. Take a check in metal crafting.
Oh, okay, metal crafting.
Yep. You need a full crafting shop to make this skill go, but by God, the metal crafter's like, you got real potential there, son. Would you like to have him attempt to make some skis for your friends, or would you like, actually, why don't each of you try to make your own? That way they're individualized, says the guy. What's the worst that could happen? The camera focuses slowly in on the woman with no name. She prepares to. By the way, if you'd fumbled the metal crafting shop since heat was used, I'd have had the place burst into flame. Honest to God. So, go ahead, Yana. Let's see if you can destroy 2 shops in one. No? Okay. Right. Well, the metal crafter guy will attempt to make you some lovely metal skis. He does this as a nope. He can't churn out anything near as good as the guy who doesn't know what he's doing. He's the only one with cross-country skis currently. He suggests maybe you can make them for your friends, he says to Freddy.
Okay. That's fine.
One roll will do it all for you, Freddy. Just to keep the party together. Otherwise, you'll just wander around with your surfboard in one hand and metal skis in the other. All right. There we go. So, you're 1/3 of the way there, folks. What's next?
Well, what if we just get those,
I've got an assistant who could try it. He's not as skilled as I am, but he can give it a shot.
Sure. Go for it.
He brings in his hobbyist apprentice who manages to fuck it up as well. Great, he says.
What if you two just used those large shoe things, like tennis rackets, whatever they're called?
Because you'd go a lot faster than they would.
I mean, yeah.
You would go much faster than they would.
What about a snowboard?
Snowboarding? What?
Yeah.
You need to go downhill in order to snowboard. It's not really level ground.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try it, but it's an exercise in futility and sadness. If it was all downhill both ways, then you'd be golden with a snowboard. I mean, you've got a surfboard, which is not too different from a snowboard, I guess, except for the big fin thing.
So the land yachts go over sand, right?
They go
on tires.
They go over not really sand. They go over like hard packed stuff like salt flats and shit like that.
Okay. Are they on tires or on skids?
Tires. Oh, are you saying you want to build a land yacht, then alter the wheels to skids? Yes, that's possible. It'd be tricky and all that, but
we have one already that you can modify.
Well, they've got like a 1-person one that you can modify for 3. But
or 2.
Honestly, in the interest of keeping the party together, because it goes even faster than you can on the ski. I would recommend just trying to build one. Essentially, it would be both a metal and a wood crafting roll to do that. The woodcraft. I don't.
All right. So what I want to do is get the woodcrafter and the metalcrafter guy together. Have them build this, and I will help. Hold on.
They don't want Mildred to help though.
That's fine.
Right.
But what I want to do is I want there to be tires on it still that can like pop out. So when we get to the hard pack again, we can pop the tires out, and then the tires will go instead of the.
Take a card, Chris. That's pretty good. As long as you've got wind, this will work. If you can figure out something clever to do when you don't have any wind, then you will have a very good thing.
Pedals.
There you go. Okay. Yep. One word. He manages to solve the problem. This will make it a bit trickier on them, but they will try to do it. And they're each at -10 as they're building something brand new. They've never built it before. They're going to give it a shot. First, the woodcrafter in the ruins of his shop. Yes, now the metal crafter who has heard about what Mildred did to the woodcrafter shop. Yes. All right, you've got your thing there, Chris. What would you like it named? It looks like a boat, so it needs to be named. We'll break a bottle of non-alcohol on it.
What? Not alcohol?
Right, because Alex would cry if we broke alcohol.
You can call it the pattern.
The pattern?
The pattern, yeah.
Oh,
Since
the pattern.
Yeah. Since that's what it's used for. No.
They both look at Doc, who's shaking his head.
That could be weird.
Oh, also, this will not work underground, obviously. Or very, very badly. Any other names?
The
Very well. They carved the into it. And
okay, cool.
Right. Yep. So, right, this is a let's see, a unique vehicle. It's got like a steering thing, it's got sails, all that. So unfortunately, it's going to use several different skills to go. Fortunately, that means you can build several different skills. So it will use bicycling when you're doing that. You can, and then it will use land yacht for the other stuff. Actually, we'll just have it go under advanced land yacht.
I'll bring my skis along just in case.
That's
leave
great.
them on the boat.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm sure that there could be no danger at all in the wildly unstable craft with a couple of long pieces of metal.
I mean, I'll tie it on.
Of course you will. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
So
Oh, and-
advanced land yacht is a new skill then.
Sure. Well, I'm simplifying it down instead of trying to figure out all the different skills. But yeah, because you guys are going beyond normal land yacht because you also have like sledding capability and bicycling capability as well as land yacht capability.
Alright.
Do
So-
we need food or anything, Doc?
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, the people of Henryville gather around and they provision it because they've never seen this. And there's some speeches given and they have a band play. And they can we get a few words before you go from whoever would like to give them?
We will probably die, so don't expect us back. Goodbye.
The gates open. People wave handkerchiefs. They push it over to the gates. And people stand around to watch the triumphant thing. Freddie, give me a luck roll, please. I'm curious to see if there's any wind to see you off, or if the big speeches will go into as you get pedaling away. Oh no, there's great wind. Excellent. So you have just the perfect wind. Now, One person will be ending up making the advanced land yacht roll. The other two will support that person. Who would like to be the daddy or mommy?
Why do I feel like
I'm looking at Mildred like, you should fucking do this.
Did
But
you
then I'm
see
like,
how I roll?
The way she
then
rolls,
I'm like,
you will hang
yeah.
yourself with the sails or something.
I'll do it then.
All right, so the R2, please give me your advanced land yacht to support. By the end of this epic quest, you'll have either thrown it out soon or you'll all have checks in this shit.
So you have a limited retrieve, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play a patriotism, which you might want to pick up.
Let's hear the usual.
Vive la France!
Yes. You have to tell Alex that fucking story someday. Anyway, that was such a good scene. All right, you guys begin heading off. Did Alex support? No, he hasn't rolled yet.
You have a nope? Does someone have the nope?
I have a nope there.
Well, okay, so I don't know if it's worth it. I do have a replenish in my hand.
Ooh.
And a +5, and then, but I have a killing is wrong. So since I have cold-blooded killing, I just lose everything in my hand, so I wouldn't have any cards.
I would note it for a replenish.
Yeah, I would note that.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and play.
That's pretty good. Does anybody have an air limited retrieve for the note?
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, shut up, Logan.
You're gonna have support or
I do not support.
okay.
The band continues playing.
Any skill cards to help
Skill
or
5.
sure, I'll take.
Assistant 5 and assistant 10, so I can play it.
Nice.
Um,
A nice dramatic exit from here.
There's the skill 5.
yeah, I'll trade you. Whoops, damn it, I dropped it.
The steering on this is really weird because you've got like handlebar steering, but also you got to steer with the sails and shit. Unless you're going really slow as a bicycle thing, but right now you guys are on your wheels. Wheels.
Okay,
dead?
so what's my total?
So I play assistant 10 on you?
Mm-mm.
No?
Keep that.
Oh, yeah.
This is just the leaving the city thing. I mean, you know.
Oh, this is just the city.
Yeah. I mean,
You're failing a bunch. I mean.
Oh yeah. This is how you get better at shit. Is you fail your way to.
All right. So I'll just do the +5 then.
Okay. Says the band. Right. You guys going out of say gates, big breeze blows and it goes on inside. The band dog goes. They can send out people to come and pick it back up. You guys furl the sails and go. Okay, so you slowly pedal your ass out of there. Right. What are you going to do now? I think I know who's up, but I don't know if he knows who's up.
Yeah, so I'm going to start walking us through shadow.
He does know who's up. Excellent.
I'm going to start changing the terrain to winter.
You've got more than 80 kilometers of runway here to get out of this land, which is exactly what you need. So good luck on your shadow shifting skill. Otherwise, you'll begin to explore the MMO land in a very strange transportation indeed.
Okay, this one I did not. Did I roll shadow walking? Huh, I don't think I put it in.
Oh, by the way, we were discussing it. Anything that's under your learn, move up to your learn, Chris.
Oh, okay.
That's what I figured.
I think that's a good idea, actually. And before the new character sheets, I was like, yeah, that's a lot of paperwork. But now it's just a value, so you don't have to change the value if you tried it and it didn't go up. You too, Yana. And
Yes.
please, actually, Alex, if after the game you could put a notice in case I get dumb and forget, because you're better at remembering shit.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
I hope I remember.
I'm confident in your abilities, dude.
Cool.
You got the brain ball.
All right, play that assistant on me now, please.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
That is the time for the assistant.
Do you want both 10 and 5?
You can only do one of them on him.
Oh, okay. So 10.
But see,
No?
Freddy can play the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, trade it to me.
And do
And I'll-
either of you have like a regular plus skill card?
Yeah.
No.
It's just one shadow shifting roll, unless you decide to stop and investigate shit off of the path. Then
Right.
more.
And I'll give you this, since this is your idea, so you keep it.
Ah, okay. I have 2 now.
Assistant plus 5. Oh, you have 2?
2 victory.
Alright, trade it back to me then. I'll give you this instead.
Ha ha!
Oh, righty then. You guys begin heading through shadow and stuff. It doesn't really look like you're doing anything special. You just didn't realize that if you were to go this way far enough on the plains, eventually you'd get colder and colder and start running into some stuff. But now you guys have to change because you're no longer able to use the really easy pedal your ass slowly this direction. It took a couple of days, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but,
I'm assuming we have the Santa suits on and everything.
yeah, I was making that assumption because you
Okay,
guys
fine.
about it.
Okay.
I'm about to go freeze to death. I'm totally comfortable as well. So you guys eventually reach the Arctic Western. It is hella cold here. Brutal weather. It's always snowing. High chances of getting lost and stuff. However, the dock seems to be like, keep going straight, that kind of thing. So all I need though is the advanced land yacht thing, because this is where it gets tricky. Because you're no longer able to pedal through the snow.
No wind?
There's wind periodically and stuff. Sometimes it's just coming down, but this is just kind of like, unless you fumble, that will trash the.
Okay.
But if one person fumbles, then they're just going to end up being the person who trashed the thing. Otherwise, it just tells me how quickly or how slowly you made it through the zone.
Okay. I can do it, and if you guys want to support.
I just hope I don't.
Okay.
Mildred knows better than to try to support. She's like, I don't want to kick a hole in it. Ah, damn it. You guys have an amazingly hard time. This thing constantly wants to fall over because you guys don't really know how to sail and stuff like that. And so you're constantly falling over and over. It takes days to, you end up like pulling it partway through and stuff. And eventually you get to this huge wall of flames that seems pretty thick as well. It's not just like a thin wall of flames. It's a huge wall of flames. And it doesn't give off any heat, but it doesn't really seem to even cast light, but it seems to be a couple meters through it. And you're on this side of it, and Fulton's like, on! He
Wait,
seems
that is.
concentrating a lot.
Are you sure? Okay. Onwards, I suppose.
Right. Give me another land yacht roll there, whoever wants to do it. As Fulton.
Why don't you do it? I'll support you.
No, I'm busy.
Fine.
He's like, I mean, he did land yacht also, but it'd make life a little harder. No problem. You guys get out and push this thing slowly through. The fire does not seem to burn you, but when you're in the midst of it, as you're walking slower than normal, it seems like there's other stuff that's going on, but Phone's like, no, we must go forward and not check out the other interesting shit. You guys want to maybe get
listening to the expert.
Excellent. You guys push it through. After you get through it, you have little bits of fire on you that kind of turns invisible, and you're not sure what's up with that. Fulton directs you to continue on, but you notice that it's super duper bright here. Really, Fulton's ready for it, and no problem. Yeah, it is freaky bright here. Everything seems to be glowing. The worst thing, though, that happens is it all comes down to Freddy because you hear the distant howl of a wolf. And you're pretty sure that they're hungry because you're in some sort of tundra with these sparse forests around and such. And you can see one lone wolf up on a hill looking down at you guys, and then it howls, and you hear it being answered by others. And you're realizing that pedaling is possible, but you're thinking that you're really needing to go faster than this, Freddy, because the wolves begin to gather at the top of the hill looking down at you guys like you're the tasty, tasty snacks that you are. Everything seems to be lit from underneath here, including the earth. Freddy, this is a big opportunity to make it all happen and make the land yacht work in order to get away from the wolf pack and avoid combat. If you fail, you will enter combat with lots of wolves. Good luck.
What can I tell? Is it like a dozen or 2 dozen or what?
You're not sure. It seems to be maybe a dozen or less.
Okay. Okay. Support, please. All right, let's try this.
Good luck. We're all counting.
You support me there, Duck?
Support me, says Freddy, shaking the dog.
All right.
There you go. There's your support. I'll suck it, Buttercup.
Right. Freddy immediately puts this thing on the side. Everybody's laying there as the wolves come up.
You up my head.
Oh, God damn it.
All right.
The wolves, by the way, are glowing blue. Freddy manages to go at a really slow drag as he pedals madly, and the wolves begin charging your direction. They all are glowing bright blue.
Should I reroll it one more time? Oh.
This is just like the dance-off.
I mean, would they be able to hold him off temporarily while I continue to try and get away from them?
You're not sure. Doc Fulton seems full of concentration. The woman with no name seems full of lack of weapons, and yeah,
it's not very good situation.
No.
What? No weapons? Why did you take weapons with you?
Why would I take weapons with me?
Giving her a card for that. Wow. So there you go. You now know the rest of the story. So yeah, it appears it's going to be all you one way or the other, whether you have to fight off all the pack of wolves by yourself or make the land yacht work. It's up to you.
All right, I'll try one more reroll, but I'm not enjoying this.
We all know it's going to fail, and I'm going to laugh some more.
I mean, it probably is, but...
Yes. Nobody has any cards to help out, I'm guessing.
Okay. So, I do have a replenish. I don't know what kind of cards we all have.
Yeah.
Freddy's down to 1 card, and Yana hasn't loved any of her cards in some time.
I still have,
I have one
patriotism, so I also can.
Do you have a retrieve?
No retrieves.
Well, she has patriotism. She'd give that to Freddy, who could say something patriotic, refill his hand, and maybe get something going.
Right.
Okay.
Try that first.
He desperately needs to get something going. Meanwhile, the land yacht. Ah.
All right. So I'll play that and say, my queen, I hope one day I may return to you and your glorious kingdom.
Right. You should be at 0 card. Did you give Yana a card for the Patreon?
Oh yeah, I need to trade. Sorry. There you are.
Thanks.
Cool. Refill your handy. Good luck for Freddy. If he has the I can do it card, that'll make him
Oh, I
happy.
swear. Does anyone have a note?
No.
What'd you get? Yin Yang?
Yeah.
Get a Yin Yang.
Mm.
Nice. Everybody discount all your shit. New shit. Yeah. Oh, bad guy gets to get rid of all his shit and get new shit too. He's sitting there going, I'm bad. And oh, what? Refill? Oh, okay. Cool. I have shit.
All right. Well,
Come
I'll
on.
try to reroll now with hero points.
Oh, no.
Oh, did you get cards already before you spend
What?
hero points? I don't see any cards on your thing. Yin
Oh,
Yang. Read the card, sir.
I forgot. Yeah, my bad.
I have nothing useful.
That guy doesn't have anything that can screw the party that makes him a sad bad.
Mm.
I have an assistant refill.
There you go. Do you have shit in your hand aside from that?
Pretty much.
Yeah, then just trade
I have an
that.
assistant +5 as well.
Yeah, hey, trade the refill and assistant +5 to one of your party members, and then they can play both on you.
Yeah, give it to me. I have shitty cards.
There you go. Arr, the land yacht be a cruel mistress.
And I'll give this one to you as well, I suppose.
Yep.
Cool.
Actually, you don't need to give them to her. You just need to discard them. She gives you.
Oh, I
shit.
could just, yeah. I could just, yeah. Well, whatever, it's too late.
Talk fast in this. You're the one who told me how to do this.
Are
you freaking out because of the land yacht? Is that what's going on?
So I'll discard everything.
It's only a big pack of blue glowing wolves. How bad can it be?
Mm. Do you think that their skin would be still like glowing blue if I skinned them?
Good question. You've got your skinning knife on you, don't you?
Oh, come on! Soul Survivor. Everyone
The bad guy looks sad. I had an opponent fails. I was ready for it.
So what does that one do?
everyone but me discards.
Mm-hmm. All your shit go away, Chris.
Alright, so I have 1 skill 5 and 1 well, 2 skill 5s and 1 reroll.
Mm.
Cool.
So
Well,
I'll
then
play,
skill 5, and then when
I'll
that
play the reroll and the skill 5.
Okay.
Alright.
Come on, 25% or less. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
Freddy pulls it out of it. No, that's build repair lightsaber for some reason.
Oh, whoops.
Still
It's the same roll.
Oh.
Sorry, one button.
My God. Right, no problem. Freddy pulls it out of his ass somehow, and the sails fill with wind, taking you away from the snapping, howling, and now very, very frustrated large pack of blue glowing wolves. The woman with no name looks sad. She was very curious about the bioluminescent stuff.
Yeah.
The dock continues shifting through shadow, and eventually things begin to warm up, which is great. You've got wheels going. and you come into kind of a more foresty area. Lightning bugs, red strings types.
No, not the forest.
Yes, it's almost like a path that you could go follow the red strings on, but the doc is insistent. No, this way, forward, forward. You guys continue going on that. Shadow continues shifting, and eventually the ground is warmer and seems to open up into a cave. This is the deep within the earth. You guys can hear a very faint rhythmic drum, like a heartbeat, or it's your imagination. It's your imagination, whispers a voice in the woman with no name's ear. And the doc pulls you guys up to a actually Freddy pulls it up in the direction of the doc to a tunnel with a strange design with rings all around. Imagine like somebody stacking a bunch of donuts, the kind with holes in the middle, in like a stack, and then tip it on its side, and you're walking through the donut holes. So this is where the land yacht and you are parting company for a while, but it saved you from the wolves at great cost. To Freddy, I mean. So the driver always gets fucked. You guys dismount the land yacht and begin walking into the cave as Doc Fulton continues shifting shadow, leading the way. You guys enter into a world of various stalagmites and stalactites, and you hear Azunda, Azunda up ahead.
Doc, what was that?
Keep going.
Right, everybody.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm
me-
gonna.
Give me spot hidden rolls to see strange and unusual creatures here that may cause you to lose your mind.
Nope, I'm fine.
Well, everything's fine for you. You're busy being distracted. It's almost like somebody's got their hands over your eyes. Freddy's
I'm also fine.
watching the back of Doc's head closely. And you guys pass by. Doc, give me a free spot hidden as you wander through, going forward, forward.
Behalf.
You see a couple of the Zunes. You remember them?
Mm-hmm.
Poking their heads out. They look absolutely terrified.
Back! Get back!
Yeah.
I try to say in their language.
All right. Give me a roll in Azun, the name of their language. They're very simple people. Kind of like the Czech language is called Czech. Wait, no. Yeah.
I fail.
Doc Fulton screams in some strange tongue for no. Yeah. Eventually, you guys emerge in the side. Hold on a second. Call up new bubble map. This bubble map's called Make Chris Happy. You guys emerge at the side of a very, very vivid world. It's a small cave opening. It looks down, far down into a road. The cave itself is hidden from a view of the road by bushes and things like that. And you are looking down, Doc, into the dragon. You're currently, technically, although you're at a low point, in the Dragonspire Mountains, looking into Moon Pass, since you've been here a few times before and lived here for a while, if memory serves.
Mm-hmm. I continue towards the castle.